Should be a lot more synchronized now. How we doing? How we doing? That's much better, isn't it? How you doing, Jess? When you've got an Orco Blep, A, you're going to take a picture, and B, you're going to put the picture up on the holding page. It's like a rule or something. Let me just get a swig of drinky. Alrighty, what are we doing tonight? We are doing a brand new game. Yes, Discworld. We were in Hawk stream earlier in the week and chat got round to Discworld. And I was like, oh yeah, maybe it's time to bite the bullet. Maybe it's time. I bought it. There it is. Right behind my shoulder. I own this game. So, yeah, I really should get around to playing this game, huh? Hopefully tomorrow, if I'm lucky, someone from work has got some wall mount things for my monitors, so they're not like immediately here. I can put them back a bit. Maybe then I won't need the glasses so much. So I'm not like sitting right in front of it like that. But that's tomorrow. Right, there's my mouse. There's my mouse. Let's go to that window. No, don't you encounter serious problems and need to close? No, it's not that I'm particularly long-sighted. I think my vision's okay-ish. It's just, I just get tired with VDU after a while. So, there we go. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me, that was some volume, huh? That should be a bit better. Oh, you didn't hear it because I've still got desktop audio muted. That was very loud. Yeah, so I just got glasses a few years back for VDU work because just, you know, my eyes get a little bit tired at times. So that's really... although now they're probably making my eyes more accustomed to needing the support at short range, and maybe I'm becoming long-sighted as I get older and use glasses more. They're only like 1x. Anyway, let us press the any key and get some stuff. Now I'm sure there should be some audio here. This is 95. And we missed a whole bit. Right. F1. Sound control. We've got a music volume, we've got sound effects volume, we've got a voice volume. Let's restart the game. Let's just see if we actually get the... This was the thing that deafened me earlier. Much better now. But there should be, when we press the any key, pretty certain they should have a voiceover and music. Telling us that, you know, across the galaxy, the great Tatooine.
In a second-hand
here we
set
go.
of dimensions. In an astral plane that was never meant to fly.
Sure, there should be music. Why is there no music?
Somewhere in darkest Ankh-Morpork, A sinister plot is about to unfold.
Take his time in between all these transitions.
Dragon, good. Dragon, good. Dragon, good. Dragon, good. Dragon, good.
I don't know why, but I like the person who's like faster than everyone else.
Dragon, good.
Dragon!
Dragon, good. Dragon, good. Dragon, good. Dragon. Dragon, good. 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 Dragon, good.
I mean, as summoning chants go, it's annoying as fuck. And I'd probably break through reality to shut them up.
I'll see you again next week for my usual special.
Well, yeah, simple but effective. We will now summon a dragon. Dragon! Dragon! Drunkard! Drunkard!
Hey, what's where you going?
Oh wow, what happened there?
See you soon. Get off. Leave me alone. Damnation if you don't clear out, so help me, I'll... Oh, just bugger off.
I'd probably be the same if I got a fly in my skull bone. And I was just a skull bone.
That's better. It's on nights like this I could just murder a good curry.
It all seems like very out of sync with the speech and the text. Maybe I should just run it on mine.
Ah! Hands up. Who's there? Hands. Would you mind putting your hands up?
Okay, pretty certain that one's going to be Rob Brydon.
Why? What's happening?
Because I know he does one of the voices on this.
It's a simple courtesy. I say, put your hands up. And you, put your hands up.
Yeah, Tony Robinson, I think, is one of the voices as well.
What did you say? It's traditional. A well-established ritual of your actual mugger and victim relationship. You being a victim, and me being the aforementioned mugger.
Yeah, it's definitely
Now,
Rob Brydon's
please
Michael Caine,
put
right?
your hands up. Hold on to you, what's the names?
Hooray!
I haven't got all night, you know. Just do it, alright. Okay, okay.
Hawk in the house, how you
I don't know
doing?
what this town is coming to. A man can't even have a quiet drink in peace.
Been a long week, and the gaps in between these audio files are even longer.
Now, that wasn't too hard, was it?
I'm trying to work out
Now,
who's...
if you just... Oh, bugger.
And Mally's here. The Morkova...
Unseen University.
I'll say that again. The Morkova...
The home of the greatest wizards on the Discworld, and one or two of the worst.
Decadent strawberries. Nice. While Melly appears.
Now, listen carefully.
Big pause in between the lines.
With all these rumors of a dragon... But, sir, dragons don't exist. At least, not unless people believe in them.
That's Rob Brydon.
Quite. Nevertheless, with all these rumors of a dragon on the rampage, the wizards of Unseen University must fulfill their civic responsibility.
Hello, Potato. There's not only a Discworld video game, there are 3 of them. We're playing the first from 95.
We must seek out this dragon and destroy it.
But these gaps between the dialogue lines are killing me. Absolutely.
Yes, but how?
It's murder.
Who? Leave the how up to me. As for the who, well, I know of the ideal person.
I want to get us into the game, and then I'm going to see if I can try running the game a different way that's maybe not so fucking slow.
Why don't you go and fetch Rincewind for me?
Because this is terrible. Right, here we go. This should put us into playable mode, and then maybe we can actually... Yeah, here we go. Right. I am going to... Hey, look, we got the cursor. Right, we can play the game, but now I'm going to quit the game. Because that's just really annoying, and I'm sure that if I just... if I run this version... in DOSBox, yeah, they're talking via the clacks. It's worse than the clacks, honestly. Right, let us first say done, and then okay. I just said something that ran in DOSBox, so maybe I can get the whole damn thing to run in DOSBox. I mean, I might be using a slightly dodgy version, but shush, don't tell. Talk between yourselves. Sort by type. That'll do. Right. Where's the X's? Deep preparation and what if I ran DOSBox? And what if okay, and then I go Cassie says hi, but can't be here because it's her dad's birthday. Oh, well, that's nice to do that one. Just it would be nice to join in with some fun, Cassie, but I'm currently yeah, done. Okay, right, here we go. Let's see if let me just this is much better, right? Because we've got some music now. I knew there was music. Didn't I say there was music, Jess? Hello, 5-4. How you doing?
In a second-hand set of dimensions. In an astral plane.
Well, see, this is much better, right? This is much better.
Somewhere in darkest Ankh-Morpork, a sinister plot is about to unfold.
It's a kind of Attenborough-esque voice, right? See? Much better. Much more annoying. But everyone's in time except for one person. And as we were saying earlier, it's the most annoying chant ever. In case you didn't realise, Potato, we're summoning a dragon. Like, if I were a dragon, I would, like, bust through dimensions just to shut them up.
I'll see you again next week for my usual special.
Guards, 5-4. Roughly, loosely, give or take.
Aye, what's where you going? See you soon.
Get off! Leave me alone! Damnation if you don't clear out, so help me, Oh, just bugger off!
Yeah, back when Vines was alcoholic.
That's better.
And being in the night watch meant hiding in the doorway. Look and get out the rain. But he does have a nice big reverb.
Ah! Hands up. Who's there? Hands. Would you mind putting your hands up? Why? What's happening? It's a simple courtesy. I say, put your hands up. And you, put your hands up. What did you say? It's traditional. A well-established ritual of your actual mugger and victim relationship. You being a victim, and me being the aforementioned mugger. Now please, put your hands up. Hold on to you, what's the names? I haven't got all night, you know. Just do it, alright? Okay. I don't know what this town is coming to. A man can't even have a quiet drink in peace. Now, that wasn't too hard, was it? Now, if you just... Oh, bugger.
So the guest voices include
Unseen University,
Eric Idle,
the home of the greatest wizards on the Discworld, and one or two of the worst.
Tony Robinson, John Pertwee, and Kate Robbins, but also I know for a fact that Rob Brydon worked on it.
Now, listen carefully. With all these rumors of a dragon... But sir, dragons don't exist. At least, not unless people believe in them. Quite. Nevertheless, with all these rumors of a dragon on the rampage, the wizards of Unseen University must fulfill their civic responsibility. We must seek out this dragon and destroy it. Yes, but how? Who? Leave the how up to me. As for the who, well, I know of the ideal person. Why don't you go and fetch Rincewind for me?
So yeah, I reckon it's Rob Brydon who did the Michael Caine. I think that was Rob Brydon who did... Is that the Bursa who just walked out? Or maybe it's Runes. I think that's a Rob Brydon voice. I'm terrible at miming drum rolls.
Rincewind, wake up! The Arch-Chancellor wants to see you.
Definitely a Rob Brydon voice. In fact, I'll go as far as to say that is Rob Brydon's voice when he wants to take the piss out of David Mitchell. More or less. Anyway, here we go. I've got a mouse. I can't seem to Alt-Tab out of this. So, Ray, I need you to definitely be on super mod duties for me, please. So yeah, here we go. It's Rincewind. My controls are left click, and I get Rincewind's inventory, and right click.
Hands off my pixels.
I get like a little thing. Left click, I walk. Right click.
I really must do some heavy research into this bed. 8 or 9 solid hours should be sufficient.
Right click is a look at.
Unseen University. Thermaturgy 101. Failed. Well, it's not little trinkets and paperwork that really count in life. I've got a really pointy hat. That's a start.
Ray, yeah, because Hawk is definitely top friend of the channel. Could you mod Hawk, please? /mod the Hawkwood. While you do Dins. And say hi to Kira from us all. What's that shape? I wonder what it could be.
Yes, a mysterious shape, a sinister shape, a shape fraught with shapeness. It must be a plot element. Otherwise, there'd be a better label.
Ho ho! Bit of fourth wall breaking there. I'll tell you what, Ray. I'll get on the phone. I know I'm live. Oh God, he's asking for power now. Can we just double check that Hawk's not a Cylon? Right, live. Yeah, got it. Because what we've learned is once you give people power and responsibility, they turn out to be Cylons and fuck you over. Can confirm the moderning. Right. Okay, what do we got? We got a wardrobe.
This sodding thing hasn't got a doorknob.
Well, that's no good.
A snoring chest? That's novel. Well, I'll soon fix that. This sodding thing hasn't got a doorknob.
Oh, we can't open wardrobe. Luggage is up there. What else we got? Well, we got a door. I suppose we can...
Aha! Portalis exitus. Or the common doorway. See? I'm not a wizard for nothing, you know. Aha! See?
Oh, we double click things to open them? Do we... Aha. There we go. So we double click things and then we can like double click the pouch. Click Rinswind and put them in there. Right, that was it.
The problem is not so much having the pouch as having the fillings. That doesn't work.
We expect that phrase a lot, okay, when we double click things.
That doesn't work.
Or maybe try and combo click things.
Nope, I can't shift it.
Maybe modding people is a channel owner thing as opposed to a mod thing. But we am done now. Hawk's a mod, whether we like it or not. Well, here we are, we're Rinswind. There's Rinswind's room. We're in Unseen University. We probably want to get our luggage with us, because if we know anything about Discworld, it's that the luggage and Rinswind are practically inseparable. Meanwhile, I did see... Did I see there, Potato, that you've... did you get the audiobook of The Colour of Magic? Need a ladder or some such still. Let's go see the Arch-Chancellor. They did ask to see us.
If it isn't young Breakwind.
Rincewind, sir.
Rincewind, quite. Come in. We need to talk. That is, I need to talk, and you listen. No doubt you've been hearing all sorts of rumors about this dragon that supposedly is terrorizing the town.
Dragon? As in the classic fire-breathing, city-toasting...
Shut up! Yes, pretty much. Scaly, vein, like shiny objects, that species of kidney. And what we need to do is to ensure that the Unseen University is properly represented in the attempt to dispose of it. If some yokel simply slays the wretched thing without our help, the people will begin to ask just what wizards are for.
Actually, sir, what are wizards for?
Wizards are firmly behind big dinners. And if you want to keep on eating yours, you'll go and see about this dragon.
Surely, sir, dragons don't logically exist.
Shut up! Dragons exist if you believe in them. And the average man in the street does believe in them. Or at least believes in them enough to give us big rewards if they think we've gotten rid of the thing. Do you follow me?
Not really.
Shut up! Not interested in excuses. Too much sloppy thinking around here. Run down to the library and fetch me a copy of Featherwinkle's concise compendium of dragons' lairs. Once we've read that, we'll know how to track the scaly blighter down. You still here? Standing around like something unhygienic? Do it now!
Well, we've got a mission, folks. But before, let's everyone tell Potato why they shouldn't be reading Colour of Magic. Colour of Magic, like the first couple of Discworld books are a little bit weird. And it's like later on, as Terry Pratchett was writing them, that they kind of sort of like coalesced into something a little bit more proper. I think like the Colour of Magic was just, let's do a funny fantasy book. Then it started turning into a thing. Here we go. Everyone's in with it. There are lots. He went through a period throughout most of the 90s, I think, where, yeah, there are certain books that run in a series that focus on certain characters. So 5-4 says Mort, which is a good one because that focuses on Death as the lead character. And one of my favourite things, I read a warning on Discord Emporium about this. Yeah, one of my favourite things about the Death series of books is that there's the A story where Death, most of the times, Death goes missing. And then there's a fantastic B story that happens where the wizards get drawn into the impact of Death going missing, always with some madness. The first one I actually read and still really love is Reaper Man, where Death decides to retire and is given retirement, and so somehow a shopping mall comes into the Discworld and the wizards are investigating it and it goes a bit weird. Soul Music is another one of my favourites, just for all the rock and roll puns. So yeah, Hawkwood saying there now, the Monstrous Regiment is the first one that he read. And after a while, somewhere around like I think the early 2000s, is that I think Terry Pratchett just decided to try and tell different stories and create newer characters. So there's things like Monstrous Regiment, Going Postal, and a few other ones that sort of like, oh, let's try and tell some new stories. Yeah, they do just get better and better. Equal Rights, alright, yeah. Sorcery, I've never read Sorcery, you know. But certainly, yeah, Guards, and all of the Watch series of books are just brilliant. And if you really want to see progression of characters, oh man, the Guard series of books every time. So we have now deluged Potato with so many recommendations that Potato's probably never gonna follow us. Hi Kira, how you doing? Mr. Door is a Skellington. Sea watching some witches, former astronomer's fave, that's cool. Yeah. Let's have a nose at something, shall we?
Golden thingamies. It must be good to be the Arch-Chancellor.
We got shelves, we got curtains, we got the Arch-Chancellor himself.
Ooh, sparklies. As far as leaders go, the only reason I'd follow him into battle is out of curiosity. Now, with a desk like that, a man man can really defer some serious questions.
One of the things I do love about Discworld and Terry Pratchett's writing is that sometimes there are some fantastically subtle puns that, and maybe this is a me thing, maybe it's because I'm an idiot. It's because I'm an idiot. But sometimes the jokes can just shoot right over your head, and it's not until the fourth or fifth reading that suddenly you read a sentence and you're like, oh my god. Some classic ones being soul music, like I say, one of my favourites, full of so many puns about pop music, you know, from like the late 50s onwards. And throughout the entire book, people say to the lead character, are you sure you're not elvish? And there's me thinking, this is a game, but this is a book set in a fantasy universe. Elves exist. No, like, oh, think a little bit more. It's a joke about Elvis Presley, and I didn't get it for about 5 reads. But there is, if you know your jazz, there is a brilliant jazz-related joke in there. I won't spoil it unless you want it to be spoiled. 5-4 loves books 4, 5, and 6. There's Mort, sorcery and stuff. Yeah, moving pictures. That's a fun little one. I think that'll get referenced in here somewhere. Kazi's currently writing lyrics for some of the songs mentioned in soul music. Nice. I won't catch the chance. There's been on a mission from Glod, but also 5-4. If you were to ask the people out there who the greatest horn player in the world is, would they say Glod Glodson or some felonious monk? That joke only works if you know that Thelonious Monk is a jazz saxophonist. Anyway, let's carry on with the game, shall we? Oh yeah, I didn't get Shamidos either. I'm a terrible Welsh person. I've never read Dylan Thomas. Right, I just need to go in the closet and get that broom. Like, Ray, if you like a sense of humour that, like I say, for me, it's close to Douglas Adams in terms of the wordplay, which also some people have said that P.G. Wodehouse is also quite similar in terms of the quite a bit of punnage and wordplay. And yeah, some like really interesting, bit more biting than Adams. Right, let us combine the broom with the luggage. Yeah, GNU Terry Pratchett, huh? We now have a luggage with us, which has a banana and a broom, which is nice. Yeah, when it comes to Terry Pratchett and generals, I have read Monstrous Regiment. I've got it out there somewhere. I've only read it once. I should read it again with regards to the generals thing. But my favourite little thing are the dwarves. Ray, you're a big fan of Lord of the Rings, and therefore you know about... Oh, hey, no worries, Potato. Catch you in a bit, bud. Yeah, you know the joke about not being able to tell dwarf women from the men. It's the beards. Well, Pratchett takes that to a logical to following on that that dwarves basically have no gender. They're just dwarves. And if two dwarves really like each other and get along with each other, that eventually they might have to have an awkward conversation. But they are just dwarves until a dwarf called Cheery joins the Watch as a forensics expert. And Cheery is now in Ankh-Morpork, the biggest city on the disc. And Cheery starts getting interested in things like makeup and nice heels and sparkly things, and changes their name to Cherry, and basically becomes the first dwarf female. Sort of like slash non-binary. It's kind of a bit weird because like the dwarves are absolutely genderless. They're just dwarves. Yeah, no gender presentation. And then Cheery just decides to go, you know what? I think I want to be she. I want to wear makeup and stuff. And Vimes being Vimes is like, because that's Vimes for you. Anyway, we got some luggage. Oops. So we want Arch-Chancellor wants a book from the library, huh? No, come down here, Rincewind. Carrot is basically, yeah, Carrot again, a human baby who was brought up by dwarves and just absolutely thinks 100% in dwarf, and like doesn't, you know, can't think outside of the dwarfness. He's not a human, he's a dwarf. He's 6 foot something and carrot shaped. But he's a dwarf. He's absolutely a dwarf. Hello, lads. Standard nerds. Here we go. We're in the library where magical books are.
Sex Magic, the book of the 32 unspeakable acts, with a compendium containing several speakable ones, and 6 more that everyone involved would rather forget about. No wonder it's on ice.
Yeah, probably 5-4 spoilers.
Let's not press this curiosity thing too far then, shall we?
Yeah, maybe not deal with the...
Must come in handy, stacked with all the latest monkey accessories.
Uh-oh.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
We might be saying that phrase a bit.
Actually, on close examination, this would seem to be some sort of subtropical arboreal ape.
A magical accident in the library turned the librarian into an orangutan. He has since resisted all efforts to turn him back, much preferring the handy long arms, the prehensile toes, and the right to scratch himself in public.
Let's talk to the librarian. I've got a feeling we might get hit over the head a lot for saying the M word.
Hello? Ooh, Egat. You're not in charge here, are you? Oh, I see. Well, that explains the filing system. Look, I don't know if you're quite the person that I want to see. Ooh, yeah, well, it's hard to explain, really. Yeah, ook, eek, ook. Yee. Well, this is wonderful. I never knew I could speak monkey.
Uh-oh.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Right, pretty certain it's John Pertwee doing the voice of the librarian.
Hi. Do you mind if I monkey about in the library for a while?
What? Rincewind, no!
Did you get the number of that donkey cot? May I take a book from the library, please? Excuse me? I see. I need something in order to take out a book. Toothpaste? Fingers? Gloves? Something in your hand? A dentist? Halitosis? You want some mouthwash? That's it. You want some mouthwash. I'm sorry, but I'm already spoken for. Oh! A library card! Oh, why didn't you say so in the first place? What happens if I just barge in without giving you a library card? Yes. Now look, unfortunately, I don't have one ape. Ape upon my person. Yes, upon my person.
Oof.
I didn't say monkey.
No!
Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Moist. Moist von Lipwig from Going Postal. Oh, it's a terrible name. Burritos. Lovely. I haven't read Going Postal is a cracking read. A fantastic story behind it. I do love it. I haven't read it. There's a lot of books I haven't read in some time. I find it hard to read anymore. Susan's great. Susan's amazing. Like I say, soul music, Hogfather, fantastic books.
Hey, whose monkey is this?
No, don't say the M word. Oh dear.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Excuse me, my dear sir. Could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs?
Definitely John Pertwee.
Yes. Yes, I suppose so. Quite. Look, is there someone else here that I can speak to? Well, you know, someone...
No!
Did you get the number of that donkey cot? No, I'll come back and get a book later. Yes, I've given up. No, not gibbon, monkey. Hey, oh, damn! Did you get the number of that donkey cot? This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
Right, Pizza Hut do vegan pizza, but only through Deliveroo. That's weird AF. I'm going to explore the library for a bit.
Ye illustrious tome of levitation. Oh yes, that's levitating, all right. Oh dear, there's little pamphlets living in it. That doesn't work.
Yeah, fine. It doesn't work fine.
Reminds me of my old auntie's bedroom.
The ropes remind you of your auntie's bedroom, eh? Wow. The only thing I can think of is that if the vegan pizzas are site-specific and therefore they have problems with it on the website, but Deliveroo is localized, it just seems fucking weird. Oh look, there's a sleazy guy. Sleazy.
Yes, I think perhaps our best move would be to keep slightly upwind of this one. Well, that and keep out of arm's reach.
Hey, buddy.
Who, me?
Have you ever thought about the advantages of owning land on the Fremenwanger Peninsula?
Isn't that all underwater?
That's just its advantage, friend. Think of it. A seaside retreat where the sea can actually be the one total dominating element of the view.
Is this Ben Shapiro? Did you buy a house off Ben Shapiro? Who's gonna buy it, Ben? Aquaman!
Gosh, yes. Let me take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime offer.
What, really?
Nah, only kidding. I just wanted to be as pleasant as possible as sort of aid to conversation.
Oh, but that's cruel. It's building up my hopes only to dash me down. You know, being a confidence trickster is a hard job.
Well, perhaps you need a holiday.
Right, but where to? Where to? Not a lot of peace at resorts these days.
I hear the Frammenwenger Peninsula is fairly quiet.
That's nice. Get an individual pizza with a vegan stuffed crust. Stuffing vegans into the crust sounds tough, though.
Why don't your lips sync with your words?
L space. The library is a nexus of L space. Within these shelves, all possible paths and futures can be found. Frankly, it's making me feel a bit ill.
That sounds like a plot point, huh?
What's that under your coat?
Hourglasses. Care to buy an hourglass?
Where did you get all of those?
Fell off the back of a donkey cart, sir.
You are an extremely silly man.
Hey, I'm not the one wearing a dress.
Right, well, don't be a stranger. Cheers.
What did Ranger score at? Stuffing vegans into the crust? Or the man in the dress being silly? I've been in a man dress before, and well, yeah, I am a very silly man as well, but it wasn't being in the dress that made me silly. Stuff vegans. Right, there's a lot going on in the library, but we need to get that book. Maybe if we offer the librarian, who is definitely not a monkey, a banana.
Excuse me, my dear sir. Could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs?
Way. Excellent. We got the book we need for the Arch Chancellor. Game over. You know these games are like, it's going to be a list of 3 things next, right? What was that statue about?
Well, this one's not a statue. I think this one used to be a frog out in the garden. Ah, well, he never should have asked to be turned into a handsome plinth.
Have all the victory sounds. I was wondering whether to get like sound files to play on that you can trigger on stream or not.
Yes, well, art criticism was never a strong point of the University Trust.
There's the luggage, there's the luggage. We have your book.
Excellent. Good lad, Breakwind.
Rincewind, sir.
Ah, we now have the formula to construct Reclamento's never-failing Dragon's Lair revealer. With the device in our hands, we'll be able to track the creature and trap it like a wildebeest.
You mean like a rat, sir?
Really? Well, could be. That'd be easier, certainly. You've got a good firm grasp of facts. I like that in a wizard. Go forth and fetch the elements we need to construct this device. I'll see that your performance is brought to the attention of the university board when we review your grant next year. We may only halve it, for example.
Sir, have I ever told you of my ambition to be a yak?
It can be arranged, Rincewind. Just ask the librarian. Now, gonna move on. We need a staff of tumultuous termaturgy, a spiral of never-failing induction, a miniature creature of excitable chitters, and a container made of the strongest ferrous metal.
Oh, is that all?
A sample of breath from the subject in question is necessary.
Dragon's breath?
Yes. Any problems with that? No? Good. Well, don't just stand there. Off you go.
Well, we got a list of things. Can we,
Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs. Detect dragons from a comfortable distance or your money back.
Well, of course. I forgot what we need.
There's work to be done. No time for idle chatter.
Well, sorry, as if I can help who supplies my voice. Say no more.
Oh, what a good pun. I forgot what we needed.
There's work to be done.
Well, sorry, as if I say no more.
Just forgot the name of soy sauce and asked Kira if she wanted the salty boy, you know, the dribbly one. But did she know what you meant, Ray? Anyway, it is not Simon Cowell. Good, she did. Fantastic. Our voices are Eric Idle, Tony Robinson, John Pertwee, Kate Robbins, and Rob Brydon. I've got the actual original instruction manual here. I bought the real game on the eBay. Maybe if we go back in, it'll tell us the list. This game should have a thing that... Tell us what we need again.
There's work to be done.
Oh,
Well, as if I can help say no more.
right. I do remember one being a staff of great magical power, and I do know how to do this one. We need to go to the dining room, where we will find the lecture and recent runes. Let's have a chat.
Good day, sirs.
Is it? So you say. What with the bottom falling out of the tapioca market.
He's off again. Past the dried frog pills.
Laugh away, you old boy Valve. It's all this dragon business. That's what's doing it. Snatching tapioca out of the mouths of the deserving elderly.
Dragons. Dragons in the town. A likely story.
Swamp dragons, he means? No, a real dragon. Not one of those little marsh tiddlers.
Poppycock, there's no such thing. Dragons only exist if you believe in them. I don't believe in them, they don't believe in me. So we're both happy.
Definitely Tony Robinson, that one.
Another busy day in the faculty, gentlemen?
We are cogitating.
I hope I heard that right, said in a knowing tone of voice, nudge, nudge.
Cogitating, my lad, is that process by which the wise make space inside their minds for more ideas.
You make more space for ideas by sitting on your backside sipping a cup of milky tea.
Hit him. Hit him.
My boy, ideas are normally sold by volume, not by weight. It's best to let them settle so you can find more room in the top. We have wisdom and you do not. For instance, this is the action of a clever man.
What's so clever about writing down the word monkey?
Uh-oh.
Wisdom, my lad, is never cheap.
Well, I didn't know you were selling it by the pound.
That was a pounding.
Another busy day.
We
Oh,
are
no,
cogitating.
yeah.
You make...
Hit him.
It's best we for it.
I pressed the wrong one. Yeah, we know. Oh, it's going to do the animation. Get hit by a monkey again.
What's
Come
so
on.
clever?
Don't get the number of that donkey
Wisdom,
cart.
Well, I didn't know you...
Right, is this one we need to move
Excuse
to?
me, where might I go to find the patrician?
Well,
Don't be an idiot, boy. Just look for the palace.
Is he approachable? Can you actually speak to him?
oh yes. But he's a mean man with a word. Be careful if he uses sarcasm on you. And for heaven's sake, run for it if he resorts to irony.
Uh-oh.
Does this place always have to be this way?
What way?
Well, this way. It's chaos. It's undisciplined. It's as if I'm thrashing about in a sea of questions, like like I'm screaming out against soul-destroying winds.
Isn't that a mixed metaphor?
I mean, there are times when I dream about just shaking this place by the neck until it starts talking sense.
I have one like that too.
What, really?
Oh yes. In one magic moment I stride like an intellectual giant across the rooftops of the world, slicing through the Gordian what's-his-name of fuzzy thinking for all time. And then I have this other terrific dream that I'm being smothered in fruity yogurt and sucked up inside a whale.
Thankfully, that's not my problem. So far, anyway. We can but hope. Look, does anyone know why this luggage keeps following me?
Ah, that's sapient pearwood, that luggage is. There's no getting rid of it, it'll follow you everywhere.
Sapient pearwood?
They once used it to make containers for grave goods. I suppose someone hoped that you really could take it with you.
The chest is in fact the luggage. The luggage is made of sapient pearwood, and once it attaches itself to somebody, it will follow that person everywhere. Just like a little puppy. It is like a runaway suitcase, albeit one with lots of little pink legs. In this game, the luggage is a convenient storage device. Not to mention a convenient homicidal maniac, should one be required.
Oh, good. We might require one. Let's ask a question about the orangutan.
Why is the librarian a monkey?
No.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
He's not one of them, he's an orangutan.
But it's the same thing. Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
The actual orangutan is one of the great apes, an arboreal denizen of the subtropical rainforest.
Bit of a fuck up
if
there.
you ever want to go far in life, you must learn the value of proper nomenclature.
Nomenclature? But what's the difference between calling him an orangutan or a monkey?
That's the difference.
In general terms, the difference is whether you keep your teeth in your head or in your hat.
But how did it happen? I mean, should we really let our boreal subtropical fauna be the guardians of a major national library?
Oh. Well, he was human once, of course.
What? Really?
All part of a magical accident. Very tragic, you see, but there it is.
Very embarrassing, seeing him scratch himself in the reference section.
Doesn't he want to be turned back into a human?
Nope.
Ha! Says he likes the long arms, the prehensile toes, and the right to scratch himself in the reference section.
I say he just likes running around loose, not wearing trousers. I mean, I would.
You don't wear trousers, you're a wizard.
Right, you are then.
So that is the bursar. Okay. Well, of course that's the dean.
So look, as an aged wizard, I mean, you know, as someone who's climbed to the very depths,
Bursar!
is there
Hello,
any
Luke.
advice you feel you might like to pass on? I mean, a few words of guidance, perhaps to one who hopes to follow in your pointy footsteps.
Ah, yes. Well, young fellow, my wallpaper. Well, I'd say that of all lessons in life, always learn to expect the unexpected.
But if I expect it, then it isn't unexpected.
Eh?
Well, by definition, it can't be unexpected if it actually is expected.
Quite right, my boy. Well spotted. In which case, my advice to you is to always expect the expected. Is that clear?
I expect so.
Beardy Noise in the house. How you doing, Luke? It's Friday night, and you're watching some full-player 90s point-and-click adventure game.
So, your faculty heads, the giants of wizardry, this is it? This is as good as life gets?
Contemplating promotion?
No, I'm contemplating a change of career. Listen, one thing I've always meant to ask, these dresses we wear, are they strictly necessary?
Eh?
The robes, lad, are symbolic of our dedication. You see, this is not so much a calling, a profession, as a condition of mind. By wearing long robes, we imply a somnambulistic state, an attitude in which we walk dreamily through this world with our minds occupied by higher things.
Higher? Like, say, as high as this hat?
Well, the hat too. Its height implies loftiness of thoughts.
Or it might imply that we should have let our mothers keep on dressing us.
What's more, it keeps young whippersnappers like you from running off.
eh?
Would you want to walk the streets looking like a refugee from a somewhat suspicious pencil factory?
Point taken.
That's fair enough.
Is this all you do all day? Just sit and make a public nuisance of yourself?
I'm reserving my powers.
What powers?
Well, for a start, I can read your mind.
Really? What you see?
Not much. You must have the big print version.
Yow.
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
That's Bursa.
So, you're the bursar. What does a bursar do exactly?
Well, it's a very important job. Accounts, expenditure, occasional bouts of irrationality, the assessment of grants.
Well, it sounds a bit, well, boring, doesn't it?
That's the job's main attraction, my surgical sock. These tenures are for life. So, since wizards are naturally extremely long-lived, that means the only way to get promoted is to assassinate your superiors. They've been popping off like mayflies around here for some seasons. Sometimes we've got, wait for it, more wazards than wizards.
They're in no danger from me. I never really thought about promotion.
Wazards, you see? Ha-ha! Oh well, my post is safe though. Who wants to claw their way up to the top only to become an accountant in a silly hat? Mark my words, folding trouser press. Survival is all a matter of identifying your proper niche. Preferably a niche well removed from anything anyone else finds desirable.
Oh, now I've explained my job. The Discworld game, it must be said, Luke, is renowned for being hard as fuck and bizarre with its puzzles. But we're going to do it anyway. We need to get things. I've totally forgotten what they are.
So you're the,
The bursar.
Oh, thank heavens. I'd hate to have forgotten the name of someone useful.
Oh.
Look, you're the bursar, aren't you?
That's right. I do the finances, books and things, and I'm quite totally insane, you know. Any calculations you need, I'm your giant frog.
But that's just accounting. Surely to hold a major position in a wizard's university, you must be able to perform magic. After all, that's what the place is all about.
Magic is all very well, young sink disposal unit, but mathematics is the more powerful art.
Oh, come on.
You don't believe me? Very well, Mr. So-called scented furniture polish. Care to watch while I make your grant disappear?
Oh, well, hang on a second.
Right, well, don't be a stranger. Cheers.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, folks, it's Windle Poons.
Hey? A girl? What's a girl doing in here?
I'm not a girl.
Why are you wearing a dress?
It's a wizard's robe, not a dress.
I knew a girl's dress once. Splendid. Very good at pickling. Yes, very good at pickling eels, she was.
That's definitely Jumper Twee. And is it Windle Pools or just the way he's sitting? Don't mind me while I just loosen my belt because it's that kind of stream.
Well, I once knew a girl too, of course.
Of course? Oh, why are you of course? Young fellow like you ought to be out and about, exploring a world of adventure. Wine, women, and pickles.
Look, I am out and about.
Well, you can't be too good at it if you're already off course, young air freshener.
Look, no one's off course. I just use the phrase as a pleasantry, a manner of address. Pickling? Oh, how fascinating.
Pickled? Who's pickled?
No one's pickled. You started it. I don't even like pickles.
Stop talking about my pickle.
Oh, they were wonderful pickles. How dare you cast aspersions on damn, I've lost it. What were we talking about again?
Pickles?
What's pickled? What? What do you mean?
Well, the eels were pickled, weren't they?
What? Pickled elves? Damn their ears. I told them to lock that liquor cupboard. Go on, boy, get after them.
No, pickles, not pickled.
Pickles? Or try the kitchen. Get out. Stop wasting my time.
Conversation's going around in circles a lot, and you lot can stop talking about my pickles. Can't send me the horny dirt way. Oh, yeah, you
Nothing.
can.
Nothing happened. That's just the point. And now young twerps like you think they can come in here, ravish our women, and steal all our pickles.
Steal? Now do I look like a thief?
My stick. They all want my magic stick. So be off with you, you dastardly overcleaner.
No, look. I don't want your wretched stick.
So it's the pickles you're after then, is it? You devilish young trouser. Well, I'm onto you, you know. I'm onto you, you young bookcase.
Now look, this is not the problem that I wanted to address. Look, I just want to find somebody who can talk a little sense.
Sense? Perfumes? Oh, I'll not have it. No, sir, I won't. Dallying with womenfolk on the premises is against the rules. Otherwise, we'd all be doing it. You young bathrobe, I have you defrocked for this.
Look, I haven't done a thing, honestly.
What? Well, how can you be a man of the world if you've never sampled the finer things in life? Women, wizard staves, pickles.
Well, if I go and do that, you said you'd defrock me.
It won't do. It just won't do. Young tweezers like you coming in here and taking off their frocks. I won't stand for it. I will. This city is getting into a fine old pickle.
Oh, please don't get started on the pickles again.
Pickles? Don't eat pickles if you're wearing a dress. You'll stain the hem. Why are you wearing a dress?
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
But notably, what else is going on here? There's a big gong. There's a senior wrangler. Oh, I like it. It's the wrangler.
I have absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time.
Wow, they are sleeping.
That doesn't work.
Can't do anything with the gong. But I think we can take this broom. I think we can swap the broom for the staff. And now we have...
It's got a knob on the end.
It's got a knob on the end. Senior wrangler, jeans with elasticated waist. Oh, see, that's what I needed, jeans with elasticated waist. Otherwise, you wouldn't have that OnlyFans moment of my belt cutting in there. Well, hey, we've solved a puzzle, probably. Or at least picked up an item. There's probably more. What's this carcass about?
Ah, a swamp dragon, if my eyes don't deceive me. I thought these things were filled with explosive gas.
Uh-oh.
Oh, right.
They are filled with explosive gas.
Ah, let's see. Wildebeest baked in a poodle's eye sauce. Newt's liver pate with pickles and cream.
Nice.
Ex-senior wrangler legs in garlic butter.
Really?
Hope that door gives a clear run to the latrine. That doesn't work.
Can't take any food.
Ah, a swamp dragon. Ah.
Okay, just the same wise ass things. Said, okay, I think we're done in the kitchen. But we did get a magical staff, which was one of the things that we needed. I just can't remember what the other things we needed were. But if we go and see the Arch-Chancellor and go, hey, look what we've got, maybe he'll remind us.
That's good, but off with you. There's still more work to be done.
Please remind me.
There's work to be done. No time for idle chatter.
Well, sorry. As if I can help who supplies my voice. Say no more.
Oh, why do they not give us the list of the things that we need to get? Well, maybe we'll give the Arch-Chancellor the book again. Nope.
Featherweight detect dragon.
Oh, here we go. We can look at the book ourselves. And by the way, hi Artcraft. Right.
A staff of tumultuous thaumaturgy.
We've got that.
A miniature creature of excitable chitters.
So we need an imp.
A spiral of never-failing induction.
We need the magic coil.
Dragon's breath. Look.
We need dragon's breath.
A container made of the strongest ferrous metal.
Okay. These are the things we need. We've got one. How do we get out of here? A frying pan, yeah. Looks like it, doesn't it? How do we exit the... Oh, there we go. Well, I believe... I mean, we haven't even left the university yet, but I believe... there is a kitchen down here. Kitchens are frying pans, right? This should be easy, he says.
Ah, so it was ice cream for dinner yesterday, eh? Well, he's cooking food. I suppose that means we have to call him a cook. Excuse me, but could I ask you some questions?
Clear off! And no magic in the kitchen.
Definitely.
One more spell goes off in this place, and I'm going to complain to the Arch-Chancellor.
That's definitely Tony Robinson then.
Are you always this surly?
Not always. I even know a jolly joke.
Really?
Yes. What's ugly, hollow, and rings like a bell?
I don't know. What?
Look over there.
Oh, that's a good one.
Did you get the number of that donkey cart? Well, that's a fine skill to have. Your parents must be very proud of you.
Actually, I was going to become a wizard, but they found out my parents were married.
Hey!
Fascinating. Don't any of your pancakes get lost?
What? From here? From my frying pan? You don't seem to realize the gravity of your accusation. 27 years I've been studying to be a cook's apprentice. I've got top marks for basic flipping left hand and right, and batter stirring, pan greasing, and pancake stacking.
Oh, how many did you get for customer relations?
2%. Clear off.
This is the worst kitchen I've ever seen.
It would be worse if there were worst.
What's worst?
It's a what's name? A sausage.
Worst sausage?
No, if you want the worst sausage, try Dibblers.
Oh, dear. So it's to be pans, is it?
Just watch the pancakes for a while. It's very soothing.
Well, I'll catch you later then.
More bananas.
Actually, I'd always pictured bananas as being a healthier kind of yellow.
Well, we got more bananas if we need them. But there are no pans, even though there are so many pans hanging up here.
I already have one of those.
Looks like we're going to have to do something bizarre to get the cook to let go of his frying pan so we could get the frying pan. Okay. He did say something about no magic spells in here, maybe something like that. Let's see what else is going on. We also need to find an imp and a coil. Who knows where we can get those. Burrito is tasty and messy. What else is happening in here? There's a shape, huh?
That doesn't work. Let's see. Smooth, irregular, smells of paraffin. I wonder what it could be. Ha! Ha ha! Yes, now, don't rush me. Ow! Yes, thought so. They're shelves.
Wow, well done. So we need to find something to light the lamp. Here we are, Unseen University.
Ha ha! Good old unseen you. I wonder if the walls are this high to keep what's outside from getting in, or what's inside from getting out.
Oh, there's a path that way. There's a path down here.
What's this then? Prunes, finest quality, extra dark old bowel buster. Yuck.
Prunes, huh?
Good grief! I thought the apprentices were all kept tied to stakes. How do you open the gate?
They've changed the wasp names. The hand wriggles. It's a whole new spell.
So show me the new spell.
Can't. The spell's a secret.
You're not much good, are you?
Nice weather.
Since classes in wind whistling, rain-making and lightning throwing are all scheduled for today, I think that's being a wee bit premature.
Uh-oh.
So, this is it? You just stand here all day getting a wage for eating prunes?
Certainly. Someone's got to do it. It's a plum job.
Ouch.
The hand wriggles, please.
Yeah, right. Look, you just wiggle them like this.
Like this.
Yes, almost. Now try it like that.
Like this.
Right you are, son. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'd like a nice lie down.
But what about the gate? Aren't you going to guard it?
Oh, who gives a monkeys?
Sucks to be you.
Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
What's that you're eating then?
Prunes. Just a little nourishment to tide me through till lunchtime.
Can I have one before I go?
Having one before you go is the whole point of prunes. And no, you can't.
Well, I'll catch you later then.
Well, there's a little froggo.
Another senior wrangler in the making.
And we can keep the froggo. It's probably wise. Oh, there we go. So we can leave. But I want to explore the university a little bit more. There's a way. There's a path back here.
New improved Wonder Grow. Grows anything. New instant formula.
Why not? Let's have a bag of Wonder Grow. It's a point-and-click adventure. We pick everything up. We've got some fertilizer, a frog, and a banana. Here's a door.
Sod it! Another one of those doors without handles. Tradesman's entrance, I presume. I wonder what... That doesn't work.
Oh, well, we can't do that. Oh, there's a window.
Illumination is a fine thing. I wish I could see in.
I think that's about it for that area. Was that it for that area? Let's just check. Do the old pixel hunt. Are those rocks interesting? No, they're not. Well, I suppose we'll just have to go and leave the university. Whoops. Just boot it. Yeah, there you go. And here we are.
Bisected by the River Ankh, the city of Ankh-Morpork is the oldest existing city on the Discworld. It is really two cities, proud Ankh, turnwise of the river, and pestilent Morpork on the Widdershin side. Although the pestilence is quite democratic and in fact covers most of the city, it is said that all roads lead to Ankh-Morpork. But this is in fact incorrect. The truth is that all roads lead away from Ankh-Morpork.
And there we are, outside Unseen University. We've got the palace, we've got the square. I presume that's the Shades. We've got an alley. Oh, that's the Shades. God, if that's the Shades, what's that? We got the park. Oh, hello. There's the dragon just setting fire to shit around the city. I suppose we go to the palace since it's vaguely nearby.
So, anyway, how's the wife?
Oh, not so bad. How's yours?
Oh, doing well, doing well. We thought we might invite you two around for dinner tomorrow night. I've made a chocolate cake, strawberry pudding, and duck's foot casserole with leaf mould.
Leaf mould?
Oh, sorry. Did I say leaf mould? I meant caramel. Anyway, there'll be lashings of everything. You know the wife. She likes to cook.
Yeah, but is this a good idea? I thought she was watching her weight.
Why should she watch her weight?
Well, you know, after last time, when she accidentally ate that camel.
Oh, she's not overweight. She's just, she's just cuddly.
Yeah, cuddly. Very, very cuddly. With humps.
So, how's your wife then? Did she get that thing off her face?
Thing? What thing?
The hairy thing.
That's a beauty spot, that is.
Oh, I see. A bit long for a beauty spot, isn't it? No, I mean, in area.
Look, moustaches are supposed to be a sign of sensuality.
What, on women?
Listen, are you calling my wife ugly?
No.
Good. I'd have been ever so cross if you did.
These two need to work on some things, don't they? What else is going on around here? There's some guards to talk to, huh?
Look, could you just let me in, please?
Clear off!
Now, that's what I call a guarded conversation.
Oh.
Is she really that fat then?
What?
Well, your friend was saying how fat your wife is, so I thought...
Oh, he did he?
Lies. I never...
I'll just walk past then. Well, you got a peasant, a witch with a custard book, a thief. The patrician and a fool. And Chucky. Shall we talk to the fool?
Hello?
Mro, it's a visitor, isn't it, Chucky? A visitor, yes it is.
Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky! Come look here, come look here! Mr. Pencilhead says hello!
Hello. He said hello to us, Chucky. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky.
Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky. There's John Pertwee again.
Yes, what might your name be?
It's secret.
Eh?
I can't tell you, but Mr. Flower knows.
Oh, well, if you like. Hello, Mr. Flower.
Oh, Rincewind. Every time Rincewind.
Wet! He's all wet! Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky!
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me. Excuse me, I think I must have missed something.
Missed it? Missed it? Oh, very good, very good. He's good, isn't he, Chucky?
He's good, he's very good. Yes, he's very good indeed. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky!
Are you all right?
Oh, are we all right, Chucky? Are we all right?
Come look here, come look here!
I think I'm just going to lie down for a little while.
Yeah, probably. probably
Look,
best.
I was wondering if I could get some information off you.
Information? Information, Chucky? About lizards? About dragons, yes?
Well, yes, all right.
Dragons. All about dragons then, Uncle.
Look, could you just keep it down a little, please?
Dragons, Chucky. Chucky doesn't like dragons.
Shut up! Quiet! Now just tell me what you know.
Tell what?
What about the dragon?
What dragon?
The dragon that threatens the city.
Oh, Chucky! He knows about the dragon.
Maybe we shouldn't have
Quiet!
talked to...
Dragon, Chucky, dragon.
Now look,
Guess what I am now?
boring,
No, guess again.
a teapot.
Yes, teapot. Teapot, Chucky. Oh, Chucky. Oh.
Stop it! Stop acting insane!
Insane? Did you say insane?
Yeah? Yes?
Chucky doesn't like it when I'm called insane. My mother called me insane once. She said it right before she died.
Ooh. Right. Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
Yeah, this is all getting a bit...
Why do I always get the loons?
Loons, boons, goons. You come to ask a boon?
Look, are you on treatment for this condition?
Treatment? Very clever. Chucky likes treatment. Does Pencilhead want some treatment too?
Now look, why don't you and your puppet just go away? Anyway, what sort of treatment?
Chucky likes his jokes. Oh, Chucky!
Yeah, goodbye.
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
Yeah, Chucky. Right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a little wander around. Right, there's a door there as well. Just see what it's about. See if we can find any sign of the things we want. And then maybe we'll work out how to deal with them. We've still got an unconscious guard there. That's probably a good thing. Where else was there to go? Oh, we could go to the city gate. Have a wander. Well, we've got guards in the guard tower. There's a guard. There's a gate. There's a guard. Doesn't seem to be anything we want. No imps. No coils. Let's have a little wander. Oh, we got the street, huh? What's in the street? We've got a toy shop. Ah. There's toys. That toy maker looks awfully familiar, huh? A glue pot and some string. Got a feeling we might need some of them. Made lemon cake earlier. Oh. I mean, is there anything else to... I can't see anything else that's triggering my clickies. Oh, who are you? You're just some, like, wild person standing on the street corner, wibbling your arms, not even worth... oh, hang on. I have to interact with...
Handy lurking sort of corner, that one.
Is there, e.g., a camera in the toy shop? I didn't see a camera, but here's a...
And verily shall he bellow forth the 10 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn. I tell a lie, the 9 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn. Then shall he stride forth, and many shall be the number of his stridings. Full across the disc shall he stride, and those who gaze upon him shall say, Look, it is Offler, and he strideth. From this day forth ask thyself, sinners, ask, Offler strideth, but does he stride for me? Or will you too be cast aside into the great big nasty pit where there shall be a wailing and a gnash of teeth? And if you haven't got teeth, then teeth will be provided.
Oh, good.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Hi, Kazzy. How you doing? There's a wild thing. Did I finish?
Black shall be the blood upon his hands, and large, great piercing things shall be upon his head, and he shall pierceth them who holdeth his name in vain. Lo, we are pierceth, they shall cry. Ouch, that really hurt, yet it shall avail them nothing, for the piercings shall be many. Woe, woe to thee, the pierced! Woe to thee who turn from Offler! Woe to those whose unmentionable areas shall feel the prod of those nasty pointed horns!
Oh wait, hang on. Who is this suspicious looking dude? No? Nothing? 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 No. There's a fishmonger. We have a shop. We have a fishmonger. He's got swordfish. We got caviar. There's a picture. Here's a thing. There's a clothesline. Can we just take the clothesline?
That doesn't work.
No. There are fish crates. There's a door. It's a toilet.
No, I'm not going to look into there. There are some things best left unknown.
Alright. Well, we got a toilet. There's a lamp, huh?
Actually, I don't know if it's a good idea having a naked flame around this place.
Anyway, yes, Kazzy, in this game, not just Tony Robinson, but Eric Idle, in case you didn't get that one, John Pertwee, Kate Robbins, and Rob Brydon. We're just having a wander around at the moment. We got just tired of talking to people for a bit. Yeah, no. Yeah, Rob Brydon doing impressions of other celebrities. He did his Michael Caine already. Yeah, we're just having a little wander. Just a little wander. As a treat. What shop is this? Oh, it's the barber shop, huh? Fine, we're not talking to people for a minute. There's a beggar. So quite a lot going on in that street. Then we've got the square. You always take the weirdest, longest way. Oh, the old timers are in the square. Some notices. There he is. Well, hang on.
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
This world you cannot stand. Tell me how it makes you feel. Ah, yes. Yes, I see. A case of latent aggression, no doubt.
Well.
Now, I want you to relax and tell me about your innermost feelings. When I say the word in question. That's it. Now, here we go. Monkey.
No.
Shut. If you're mad,
Alright, well, we can't go up there. Well, some sort of psychiatrist. And there he is. Kept me on through at Dibbler. Probably selling sausages. Oh, hello. Here's a machine. It's got a coil and a funnel and chickens. And a rubber belt. Anything else going on around here? Nope, nope. The Dunny King. Is it like some sort of super toilet? There are tomatoes at that stall. That might be worth knowing. There's an urchin. There's an Amazon warrior. There's a tax collector in the stocks. I wonder what the tomatoes are for. Sorry, is what? Oh, up there? No, that's a chicken.
Poultry power?
It's a chicken reading a book. It is definitely not the M word. Easy mistake to make for astronomer, you know. Anyway. Bust the Amazon warrior, because is there any other type? Tax collector and stocks. Is this as far as we can go? Yes, it is. No, it's not sitting in the chickeny way. Oh, no, wait, we went in that door, isn't it?
If you're mad.
Sit down, because we don't want to infect anyone else. The psychiatrists. The old timers, what? Mind you, let's just have a look at these notices.
Counterwise wine tasting at Bear Huggers Wineries. Please bring bucket to winery the day before you arrive. That doesn't work.
No.
Wanted for arson. Suspect approximately 3 tons, 200 feet long, scaly. Wanted dead. Definitely dead. Reasonable reward.
That's fine.
That doesn't work. Lost. Small dog. Answers to the name of Gaspode. Talks too much. If found, keep.
Yeah, Gaspode. Bark. Alright, so that's the square. Well, we could go have a nose at the shades.
I'd need a very good reason before I go into the shades.
Oh, maybe not. Oops. Can we trigger him again?
I'd need a very good reason before I go into the shades.
The Shades is an area where curiosity not only kills the cat, but ties lead weights to its feet and throws it in the river.
That's us told then. We are not going into the shades. Well, we can go to the park. There's another sign.
Keep off the grass. Actually, since they irrigate this stuff with river water, I'm surprised they even need the sign. The stench should be enough to simply move you right along. Comfy looking bench, that.
Okay, that was the park. Ah, there's an inn. Wow. Not many people here. There is a tree, though.
Poetic, isn't it? No, seems to be locked. Well, either that or it's just pretty wallpaper.
Not a door, then. Then... Well, that seems to be a tour of the city. There doesn't seem to be anything else going on, is there? Palace, there's the street, there's the square. Oh, there goes the dragon. It's going to set fire to... Seems to set fire to the same two houses every time. Get a save in because we haven't done any saves yet, and as we've learned before, we probably should save often, although I don't think this game wanders you into stuff. So we've got let's go back to the palace for a second. Just to remind everyone, we already have a wizard staff. There's a lovely tour of the Big Wahoonie, right? We need to find an imp, probably from a camera. We need to get some dragon breath. That's going to be fun. We need to find a magic coil, and we need to find a metal container, probably a frying pan. Of these things, we've seen something that maybe looks like it's got a magic coil. At the behind Dibbler, whatever that machine was with the chickens that were definitely not M-words. We've not found anything with an imp. God knows how we're going to get the dragon breath. And the metal container, the chef or the cook at the university is making lots of pancakes with one, so we would need to distract them somehow. So we probably need to do the old let's talk to everyone we can all the time thing. But we have done a lot of talking this evening. We've been on now, coming on 2 hours. I'm just wondering whether it might be time to go and give someone a raid. Put it to bed for tonight. And we'll come back to it tomorrow evening. So that we can get a dragon. This is... I'll tell you what. Let's just have a chat to everyone here. Let's clear out the palace first, of talking to people.
Look, could you just clear up? Now that's what I call a guarded conversation. Look, this is important. I demand that you two idiots let me go inside.
Clear off!
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? Fine.
Clear off, you. Every time you come around, you start trouble.
Well,
Me?
what the hell, God?
Clear.
Now that's what I call a... I don't think you should pay him any attention. That's love, that is. Putting up with an old bag of a wife.
What?
Well, your friend here was saying how massively unattractive your wife actually is.
No, just mostly unattractive. I'm sure she actually got in a beauty. Help!
There we go. Now we can get in. Let's talk to the peasant.
Stout fella.
Timbo's on.
Greetings,
Cool.
lowly and scabby peasant.
Hail, old pointy-hatted one, and less of the scabby, thank you.
What's happening?
We seek an audience with the patrician, the mighty ruler of Ankh-Morpork. It's about this dragon, you see. He's making the cows dry up and all the curtains fade.
What, really?
Well, that's what our Agnes says. Anyway, who wants to have their family char-boiled by a dragon? Soot's hell to shift.
Yes.
Well, anyway, that's what old Uncle Agnes says. You can't go fairer than that.
Uncle Agnes?
Yeah, Uncle.
So you describe him as a bit of a man then?
Hadn't really thought about it, to tell the truth. Now you come to mention it, I suppose we should have asked. We just married him off to one of those guards outside the gates.
Well, that explains something. Greetings,
Hello.
What's happening?
It's...
Okay.
Really? Yes.
Well, anyway...
Uncle Agnes?
Yeah,
So you...
hadn't really... Now you come...
Well, that explains something.
Right, that's it for that. What's the peasant holding? Is that peasant holding eggs? Is that Jamie?
What's this then? Definitive Tome of Custard Compoundment? It's Nanny Og.
It is Nanny Og.
Hello, dear.
Eek!
Tired? Ooh, I give a pretty good foot massage.
Now let's remain very, very calm about this, shall we?
A quiet dinner, a relaxing evening watching the potions brew. I'm very good at toes, you know. How's about just a little sing-song? Don't suppose you know a wizard's staff has a knob on the end, do you?
Mine hasn't, I can assure you. But I'll just rush off and check, just in case.
Can we get the custard book?
That's my special custard-making recipe book, that is, dear. You see, it contains special ingredients that'll make it into a very potent love potion. Just one little sip, and you'll fall in love with the first person that you see. I've got some brewing back home now. It'll work wonders on you.
Yikes! I certainly won't be having any in the company I've been keeping lately.
Oh, love custard, huh? Stop it.
Wait a minute, you're a thief. What are you doing here?
Well, it's about my quota, see?
Quota?
The amount I'm allowed to steal. It's not enough. The dragon's been destroying housing, so rent just went through the roof. I mean, a 20% increase in theft quotas for the duration of the emergency seems a reasonable thing to ask, doesn't it?
Depends if you're in the 20%.
One of the remarkable innovations introduced by the patrician was to make the Thieves' Guild responsible for theft, with annual budgets, forward planning, and above all, rigid job protection. Thus, in return for an average level of crime per annum, the thieves themselves saw to it that unauthorized crime was met with the full force of injustice, which was generally a stick with nails in it.
That's the thief. And then the patrician is up there.
So, I hope you've come here on pleasant business.
Yeah, well.
Non-disruptive business. Reliable, solid business. Rather than mere disruptive rumor mongering. Would I be right?
Well.
Rumour mongering, solid business, maybe.
Well, are you? Or aren't you? Make up your mind.
So, you wouldn't consider anything dragony at all to be
Valid.
valid conversation?
In a nutshell, I think.
Yes, I see your point. If, however, just for argument's sake...
Argument?
Well, I say argument, more a suppositionary discussion, really, but if something, say, vaguely reptilian were actually to creep into the conversation...
Yes?
And the weather being seasonal, a flame or even fire-breathing theme were to, as it were, intrude across into the subject.
Yes. Yes, I see your point.
Well, you see where that begins to lead us then.
Quite. Yes, quite right. Well, I think this sort of information deserves a very thorough treatment.
Exactly so.
Perhaps the dungeon's information retrieval technicians might be willing to offer their services in such a case. Refresh your memory of details, that sort of thing.
Information retrieval technicians.
Yes, they're the ones.
The ones with racks and windlasses and that long sort of bent thing that they poke.
Now you're with me. All supposition, of course.
Yes, as you say.
In any case, was there anything you wished to broach with me at all? Taxes, law reforms, dragons?
Dragon? Goodness, no. What dragon?
Exactly. We'll let it rest there then, shall we? Don't let me detain you.
Yes, no need to stretch the point. Have you any idea how difficult it is to get through to see you?
Not really. Funnily enough, I've never had cause to do it, you see.
Well, I think it's appalling. Whatever happened to open government?
Well, since you put it like that, the last ruler who tried it ended up extremely open.
I still find it odd that a genuine wizard can hardly get in to see you. I mean, what if there's signs or portents or something? You're blocking traditional seers' routes of egress.
Well, I always look on inaccessibility as being a measure of the man. Supply and demand, that sort of thing. Still, now you're here.
At last.
Quite. Well, now you're here. We should extend you some hospitality. A little refreshment, maybe even a quick whiz around the palace. A walk along the highly dangerous battlements. Or a brief tour of the dungeons, perhaps.
Ah, no, you're a busy man.
Exactly.
A whiz around the thing. But yeah, be game, do crime, but be organised about it.
Serious business? Well, yes.
Really?
Ah, well, it's all pretty grim stuff, actually. You see, I've come to get some action happening about this dragon business.
What?
Well, that is,
Now listen to me. There are no such things as dragons. They are a physical impossibility. No ifs, buts, or maybes. I've had enough. The next person who mentions dragons in my presence will be off for a trip to the information gathering technicians. Extremely quickly.
Well, I just thought...
Yeah.
Oh, right you are then.
I just realised that, what if it's the LGB Thieves Guild? I'll get my coat.
Look, I'll just go and stand over here then, all right? A star? He's got hopes.
Oh, no. Can we go through the door? We can go through the door.
Last time I saw a ring as big as that, there were druids dancing round it. Clever. We didn't see whoever's in the bath. Thank God for small mercies. That doesn't work.
What?
That doesn't work.
Yeah, things don't work. I know. What we got? We got a hat stand.
Yes, definitely a hat stand. That doesn't work. Not a bad little mirror, that.
Haha, we can steal the mirror.
Ah, the jumbo size. Love those lampwigs. That doesn't work. Eye makeup, rouge, hair cream, all seems a bit dandified if you ask me.
And they're all being a dandy.
That doesn't work.
Okay. But we've got an item. We shouldn't talk to the fool again, but...
Just what I needed. 10 minutes in a room with a complete git. Hello?
Hello, it's... Oh, looky, Mr...
Chucky. Did we go through all the stuff with them?
Whoa.
Yeah, we did.
Now look, what? Anyway.
Oh, Chucky.
This seems like a good...
Right, well, we got Mirror out of the patrician's office. And Granny Ogg's got some love potions if we need them. Gone have beans for another cat. Ray does love spending their beans on cats. Okay, so my friend got a fantastic T-shirt the other day. Let's just see if he did ask. Yeah, let's get. And he was like, "Do you know anything about this?" Turns out some other friends of ours, they were just like fucked at 4 a.m. And they were like, "Oh, let's get this for Speb." You almost got enough to talk to Mam on screen. That said, we missed a text from my Mam earlier, because she knows that I'm on stream. So, oh, I did see those pictures next door's cat, Ray. What a gorgeous cat that looks to be. Oh, Diva. That was a big one. Right. We are going to save the game here. Hey, where'd my save go? Where are my saves going? Why are my saves not saving? Uh-oh, hold on a sec. Load again. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. This isn't good, is it? Save this game. Loading. Oh, shit. Again, let's just... Oh, this isn't good, isn't it? We're going to have to stay up all night and finish this. Oh, no. Oh, dudes. Shit. It's okay. It's okay. We can get around this. We can get around this. We haven't really got that far into the game for a start. Like, we've solved one minor puzzle. Like, what are our items? Honestly, we haven't got, like, we've hardly got that many items. So, if I work out how to save the game appropriately, then I can speed us back here and get us to this point. Why do you always take the weirdest, longest route, Rincewind? And we hit load again now. Save this game. Load again. I'm not. If I knew how to solve the puzzles, then yeah, we could speedrun it. But I don't. The only puzzle I knew how to do was that one that we've already done. Maybe I'm running in the background, burn a bunch of lackey. It's a possibility as well. No. I'm going to quit. I am going to quit us out for tonight. And then hopefully I've got my no, I'm still gonna have to exit that. Oh, I've got my mouse back. I will have a look at what's going on with DOSBox and try and fix it. Yeah, and try and get something going on here to fix it. But I think for this evening we should knock it on the head. Now, you did say that Timbo was on. Yeah, so let us go and raid Timbo. I will work out how to save the game appropriately, then speedrun us back to where we are. I did it with game night. I can do it with this. It's fine. We're really early in the game, right? So it's fine. It is Timbo the Wizard. Only one Z for that. As ever, thanks so much for joining me, folks. Always lovely to hang out with you dudes. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon for some sort of B game. Might play The Room, might play Monster Prom again. I don't know, but we'll see how that goes. But that'll be tomorrow afternoon, and then tomorrow night we'll be back here for more Discworld once I've fixed everything. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. The room is really quick. Yeah, maybe that'll make for a good Saturday afternoon. Thanks so much for joining me. Let us go raid the lovely, lovely Timbo the Wizard.